anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When I saw you in that dress, looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. You say you'll be down in 5.
We could all please stand.
The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised. It happens every time. It's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless, staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret, 'cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time, I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room.
Who gives this bride away? Thank you, sir. It's all yours. Please take a seat. Thank you. Hey. Calm down. You guys good? Huh? All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Namaste to friends. Shalom to family. And peace be with all of you today. We are here to celebrate the glorious union of Ethan and Allie into holy matrimony. On behalf of these two beautiful people standing here before me, they thank you all for being here and celebrating with them the love they have for each other. Are you paying attention? So when did this love story begin? How did we get here? Let me tell you a little story from my point of view. It's about a boy and a girl. The boy and the girl worked at a zoo. The boy examined all the new animals that came to the zoo. The girl graduated from the zoo academy. The girl was assigned to the same zoo as the boy. One day, that boy saw the new girl working. He was in love with what he saw. But the girl didn't pay attention to him. The girl liked the Asian panda bear keeper. The Asian panda bear keeper and the girl ate egg rolls together. So the boy saw this and he waited Then one day the boy saw the girl again. He was still in love with that girl, but the girl didn't pay attention to him again. She liked the chupacabra keeper in the zoo control. The chupacabra keeper and the girl made milkshakes and had a good time. So the boy saw this and he waited. Then one day the girl saw the boy, and the boy saw the girl. And the boy was still in love with the girl. And the boy showed the girl he was better than the other zookeepers. The girl noticed. The boy got enough courage to ask the girl on a date to ride on the train around the zoo. The boy asked the girl to come and ride the train and ride it. Come and ride the train. It's a choo-choo. It's from a song. He jumped on that train. The girl did. The girl never got off that train. The girl never left the boy. And the girl loved the boy, and the boy loved the girl. And that's what brings us here today. Oh, God. That even got me. Okay? But today represents only a joint. Get it? 420. All right? Union of Ethan and Allie. But also the joint, I had to do it again, union of their families and friends. Ethan and Allie would like to take a moment to recognize their families and their friends for all the love and care throughout their relationship. The gift of love and support you all have continually offered have inspired them to become who they are today. Ethan and Allie would like to take a moment of silence to honor the loved ones who are not with us today, but who are in spirit, especially Ethan's parents. So if we could please bow our heads for a moment of silence. All right, let's get it on. Let's go. Let's do it. Here's the big thing. If anyone has cause to object to the forming of this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, I'll give you. You're good. We observe that Ethan and Allie in holy matrimony, a commitment they have chosen to take. But what is marriage? Marriage is ugly. You see the absolute worst in someone. You see them when they're mad, sad, being stubborn. When they're so unlovable, they make you scream. But you also get to see them when they are laughing so hard that tears run down their face. And they can't but let out those weird gargling noises. You see them at 3 a.m. when the world's asleep, except you two, and you're eating in the middle of the kitchen floor. You get to see the side of them that no one else does. And it's not always pretty. It's snorting while laughing. It's tears when it feels like all's crashing down. It's the farting. It's the bedhead and bad breath. It's the random dances. It's the anger and the joy. Marriage isn't a beautiful thing, but it's amazing. It's knowing that someone loves you so much and won't leave you, even though you said something nasty. It's having someone have your back no matter what. It's fight over stupid things, like someone not doing dishes or picking up after themselves. And it's those nights you fall asleep in each other's arms, feeling like there'll never be another time. It's clean up after the throw up. Or just rubbing their back when they're sick. It's the dirtiest, hardest, most rewarding job there is. Because at the end of the day, you get to crawl in bed with your best friend. The weirdest, most annoying, loving, goofy, perfect person that you know. Marriage is not beautiful, but it's one heaven of a ride. Ethan and Allie, I invite you to express your love to one another. You're already facing each other. Go ahead and profess and declare your vows before God and all of us. So, Allie, if you please.
I'm gonna try not to cry. Ethan, looking back, I never would have guessed that we would be standing here today as soon-to-be husband and wife, especially since you broke all my dating rules, all the things I always told myself I wasn't looking for in a potential boyfriend. Yet here I was contemplating how I was going to ask you for a ride home from the worst trip to Havasu ever. And being the gentleman that you are, you kindly told me to put my crap in the truck. Somehow we managed to break the awkward silence not too long after we left, and I was hooked. Over the next few months, I quickly fell in love, hoping it wasn't too good to be true, and it wasn't. You treated me with the utmost respect. You were always there to listen to me and to support me. You even bought me a knee brace and drove it all the way to my parents' house after a late night at work. You showed me what it was like to be in a truly loving relationship, and that's something I'll never take for granted. So as I stand here today in front of our family and friends, I make these vows to you. I vow to always support your dreams and goals, to always listen and be there for you. I promise to try and never go to bed angry, and to always be honest. I promise to always work on a relationship and to always love you. Sorry. I can't read. I promise to always come home and to always make it work. But you aren't the only person I have promises to make to today, because you came as a package deal. Oscar, stand by your dad real quick. Alessandra, I promise to love you always, to be there for you whenever you need me, and to make a happy and loving home for you that you can grow up in and make amazing memories in. You'll always have a special place in my heart. And I can't wait to officially begin our lives as a family. I love you both.
Pretty good.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Ethan.
Hard to top that one. All right, here we go. So, Allie, these last few weeks have been the most stressful time in my life. Not stressful in a bad way, but just the anticipation of and excitement of today. One thing about you has remained the same from the first time I saw you. It's how you fill my heart with happiness every time I see you. I see the same thing in Alessandra. When you're not home, I get bombarded with the same question. When's mommy getting home? Your bond is something that I cherish, and I love coming downstairs and finding you two cuddling on the couch or getting a FaceTime while at work. We've created memories that will last forever, and I can't wait to make more with you. I will always be there to listen to you, hug you, reassure you, give you the occasional love tap on the arm, and love you unconditionally. Over the last 3 years, you have been a pivotal part in me growing as a person and trying to be the best father that I can. There is no longer Sal and I, it's now us, or also known as the trio. If there is one thing I can promise you, it's that you and this family will always be my top priority, always and forever. Thank you.
That was beautiful. All right. Ethan and Allie, if you could please join hands. Ethan, do you take Allie to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you promise to support her completely and love her unconditionally, so long as you both shall live? Allie, do you take Ethan to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to support him completely and love him unconditionally, so as long as you both shall live? The rings, please. Oh, wow. These rings signify the love and eternal commitment to each of you. They are symbols of your promise you made to each other today. Ethan, please take the ring and please repeat after me as you place the ring on her hand. I Ethan, give you, Allie, can you handle it? Can I go more? Okay. This ring as a symbol of my love, commitment, and the eternal vows we have made here today. With this ring, I thee wed. Oh, God. Do we need to take it back? Woo. Here we go. Allie, please repeat after me and place the ring on his hand. I, Allie, give you Ethan this ring as a symbol of my love, commitment, and the eternal vows we have made here today. With this ring, I thee wed. By the power vested in me by the state of California, I pronounce you husband and wife. Ethan, give it to her. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is with great honor I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Ethan Darrensburg.
If you got a kiss on your lips that you're looking for somebody to take, if you got a heart that ain't afraid to love, ain't afraid to break, if you got a Friday night free and a shotgun see, well, I'm just saying I ain't got nowhere to be. So baby, I'll take whatever it is you got to give. Yeah, I'm calling dibs on your lips, on your kiss, on your time. Boy, I'm calling dibs on your hand, on your heart, all mine. Make everybody jealous when I take you off the mark.